Last week, Digimon fans got a boatload of incredible news. 02 fans, Digimon the movie defenders, get ready because this last week had some of the best news for Digimon I've heard in 20 years. I'm here to recap it all and share my opinions, plus some extra information I found online that's been shared in the week since the announcement first blew our minds. Starting off the video looking towards the future, we saw an all-new trailer this week for the new Digimon Adventure 02 movie starring Davis, Ken, and that whole Season 2 crew as young adults. The movie is set to release in Japan this October, and although there is no word on worldwide release outside of Japan, there is an official English poster, which is sort of promising. It means they're thinking about English audiences. This trailer though was pretty fantastic, and I'll link to it in the description of this video. The first 30 seconds of it border on almost horror, or at least have deeply unsettling creepiness, as we hear what sounds like a little girl singing happy birthday, while we get shots of the 02 Digidestined staring at their Digivices in disbelief. Ken is seemingly spotting a young Tai and Kari, which makes zero sense chronologically in the timeline, and there's text on screen saying things like, what if their adventures with a Digimon and their irreplaceable bond had actually been manufactured, and that there was a secret that was hidden from the chosen children. We've previously seen Rui Owada, a new character, in the last trailer, claiming to be the first ever Digidestined despite looking not much older than the 02 crew. Between this contradiction and the shot of Ken seeing young Tai and Kari with his own eyes, it seems all but certain there'll be some kind of time travel-y stuff happening in this film, back to the beginning like the movie's name suggests. In the back half of the trailer, we definitely get more hype-inducing action scenes, super nostalgic shots of a new Paildramon evolution sequence. Hawkmon and Armadillomon are in their champion forms, Angemon and Anguomon are there, as well as DNA Digivolution, and shots of Imperial Dramon in both Dragon mode and Fighter mode. Everything on display looks fantastic, though I will say, in terms of things I want to see from a 02 continuation checklist, I really want to see the armor evolutions back. I know that lore-wise, Champion is more powerful and that there was no need for armor evolution after gaining access to Champion, but my spiciest 02 take is always that Vmon, Armadillomon, and Hawkmon's armor evolutions are infinitely cooler than their champion forms. Give me Flame Dramon, give me Halsamon and Digmon, and I'll be a happy camper. Maybe even an armor evolution for Wormmon. I also noticed in one shot, Ken's Digivice is not the normal black and gray we're used to. Now it has the same black grips, but the body is white instead of gray. Let me know what you think about this. Is this an animation error, just the lighting in the scene? Or has Ken's Digivice changed in recent years to reflect his journey away from darkness and towards the light? My one fear with this movie is that they keep stacking new lore onto the adventure timeline, and each time they do that, they risk contradictions and new plot holes. It kind of feels like building up a Jenga tower, and it could all collapse with one extra turn if you aren't careful. So the potential time-based stuff and this revelation about the Digimon and human bonds maybe being manufactured sounds like it has the potential to shake up everything we know about the adventure canon. I just hope they don't make it all feel worse, like a Metachlorians thing in Star Wars where they tried to make a pseudo-scientific explanation for the Force and it made everybody mad. But who knows how they'll handle it? We'll find out in the fall, I suppose. Okay, part 2 of the Unreal News Week. Digimon 02 fans, stay winning because we are getting super high quality official replicas of the D-3 Digivice. Super complete selection animation D3. These things look unreal. I've been waiting for the D3 Season 2 Digivices to get this replica treatment ever since we first saw those Digimon Tamers super complete Digivices a couple years back. Then we got the super complete selection animation D scanner news in the fall of last year for Frontier fans, but now it's 02's turn. Luckily for me and you, the sponsor of this video, Zenin TCG, is accepting pre-orders now for the CSA D3, both the blue Davis version and the black Ken version. For those who don't know, Zenin TCG is an online retailer that carries a ton of Digimon merchandise, stuff that you normally can't get outside of Japan. They're not a proxy service, they're a full-on retailer, which is why they're able to provide these pre-orders for us. They're the only way I personally know of that you can get these things if Premium Bandai doesn't serve your country. They're also carrying the Hawkmon and Armadillomon themed dim cards for the Vital Bracelet that just got revealed. Although the packaging is themed after Cody and Yoli's partner Digimon, you can actually train and evolve the Vmon line, the Wormmon line, the Patamon and Gatomon lines, complete with their armor evolutions. There are even little 02 Easter eggs on the evolution path, like Mummymon and Arukenimon, Chimeramon, Armageddonmon from Revenge of Diaboromon. You could get a Black War Greymon, and even Ukomon from the upcoming film. So just lots of love put into this set of dims, and again, it's available for pre-order through Zenin TCG. Finally, there was a new Digimon Color VPET, version 1 Original Clear and version 2 Original Smoke, available for pre-order and releasing around January of 2024. Again, 02 fans, this is our big moment. I'm so glad we're getting all this stuff surrounding the new 02 movie, making this really feel like the year of 02, and I'm super glad that Zenin TCG is helping people like me be able to buy this stuff. Premium Bandai doesn't ship to Canada, for example. Links to everything I mentioned are in the description of this video. Last but not least, part 3, the news that broke my brain, something I legit thought would never happen. Digimon the Movies Collection 1. The English language version of Digimon the Movie, which was only ever released on VHS and DVD, is being remastered and re-released on Blu-ray via Discotek Media, and it will retain all of its classic licensed soundtrack. Bare Naked Ladies, Less Than Jake, Smash Mouth, they're all back. This alone is something I never thought would happen, but the news just keeps getting better. We're not done there. Many Digimon fans already know this, but Digimon the movie was actually a mashup of the first 3 Digimon short films that released in Japan. The English writing staff was tasked with squishing 3 short films together to hit a feature length and to write a semi-coherent story connecting the 3. You'll probably remember they made it so that Willis was responsible for Diaboromon, even though in the Japanese versions of these films there's zero connection between those 2 characters. Okay, so get this. In addition to releasing Digimon the movie, in the same package for the first time ever, Discotek is releasing the 3 original short films uncut, and they're going the extra mile. It's not just going to be Japanese audio with English subtitles. They're creating new English dub productions of the 3 films that'll include as much of the original cast as humanly possible. Joshua Seth as Ty, Mona Marshall as Izzy, Brian Donovan back as Davis, who was absent from Last Evolution's English dub, even the original voice of Matt, Michael Reese, who basically retired from voice acting over a decade ago, came back to play Matt. Laura Jill Miller, the voice of Kari, is returning too, which is massive news since she had not been a part of Tri or Last Evolution Kizuna. I don't know what dark magic the Discotek team tapped into in order to make this happen, but I'm so grateful they found a way to get all these actors back. The only major recasts are from instances where there was simply no way to get the original voice actors back, like in the case of retirement or the actors having passed away. In cases where new actors were necessary, the team putting this project together put a ton of love and care into casting the new actors. One great example, in the original version of Digimon the movie, the giant Greymon from the first section of the film, known as Red Greymon, was voiced by Bob Papenbrook, who unfortunately passed away in 2006. Bob's son Bryce Papenbrook became a voice actor to honor his father, playing countless roles including Eren Yeager in Attack on Titan. So in this new dub of the first short film, Red Greymon will now be voiced by the original voice actor's son, Bryce. Quote, "When I lost my dad 17 years ago, I decided to dedicate my life to voice acting in his honor, to carry on the torch for him. Voicing Red Greymon in the new dub of the Digimon Adventure movie is the literal manifestation of that goal. We used my dad's voice as the vocal reference, and I did my best to honor his original performance." It's an amazing and beautiful turn of events, and elsewhere the new casting appears to be super thoughtful. Michael Lindsay, the original voice actor for Joe Keto, passed away in 2019, and so recasting was necessary there too. Eli Farmer is taking on the task of voicing Joe and has clear love of Digimon. His excitement to join the cast was incredibly apparent in the announcement video Discotek shared that showcased new and old voice actors talking about the project. Eli is also apparently a longtime subscriber of the DigiKnow, which rules. Don't get me wrong, it's not that you have to watch this channel to be legit, but the fact that the new voice of Joe even knows that this niche fan channel exists, let alone the fact he's watched dozens of the videos, tells me he's legitimately passionate about Digimon, and I know it'll come across in his performance, so good luck, Eli. And even if English dubs aren't your thing, Digimon the Movies Collection 1 will include the Japanese audio versions with English subtitles for all 3 of these uncut films. So again, to recap, that's 3 original films with Japanese voice acting and music in remastered high definition, 3 new English dubs of those films, and a remastered re-release of 2000's Digimon the Movie, the supercut film we got in theaters over 20 years ago, complete with all of the ska music and pop punk that you remember. By the way, the Angela Anaconda short film is not part of this package, which is a blessing or a tragedy depending on who you ask. On top of all that, Discotek confirmed they are doing a remastered re-release of the second season of Digimon, Digimon Adventure 02, the English dub we got here in the West. They've previously released the first series as one set in English and a second set containing the Japanese audio and music, so seeing that they're continuing with these re-releases is fantastic. I'm probably going to pick up the 02 Blu-ray collection. There's also the fact that their Digimon Movies project is called Digimon the Movies Collection 1. I'm not trying to put words in their mouth, but intentionally throwing 1 at the end there implies they want to make Digimon the Movies Collection 2 one day. Maybe then we can have an HD version of Revenge of Diaboromon. So between the sick new trailer for a brand new Digimon 02 sequel film starring young adult Digidestins, ridiculously accurate replica models of the 02 Digivice, and Vital Bracelet dim cards featuring the 02 Digimon partners, plus the reveal that we're getting 3 original Digimon movies uncut and redubbed in English with an incredible cast of veteran Digimon voice actors and brilliantly cast new actors where necessary, this has legit been a dream news week for me. The only way this could have possibly been better is if they managed to confirm a Western release for 02 at the beginning, and if they put some armor evolutions in the trailer. But I'm being super nitpicky. This has been an awesome news week. Huge congrats to the Discotek team and all of the voice actors involved in this project, new and returning. And also thank you to Zenin TCG for sponsoring this video and making it so that everybody can get their hands on the new super complete animation D3s. This video's description will have links to a bunch of stuff including the Zenin TCG pre-orders, the new movie trailer, the Discotek reveal video, and more. Thanks so much for watching. Let me know what your favorite part of this announcement was and why. Subscribe for more news and review videos. Have a great week, and I'll see you in the next video.